Hey there's Monkey. We're back playing Shogun 2 as the Oda clan, picking up where we left off. Last episode, we fought a few big battles. We fought the Honma landed an army on this beach over here. We smashed them. We let the Hojo take over Totomi. We smashed them and stuck Imagawa back in place. And then we revassalized a couple of our vassals that flipped on us because we were in Realm Divide, so it's a ticking penalty. Once you revassalize somebody, that ticking penalty goes away, so they're kind of good to go. We do have one vassal left. For some reason, they declared war on Takeda, who's all the way over a vassal on the other side of us. But we decided to keep Takeda on our side. We knew these guys were going to turn on us either this turn or the next turn, so we let them go ahead and flip. That's the Hatano. They're not in great shape because they just fought just before they betrayed us. They just fought the Hatakeyama's main army, and that's where he's got his daimyo, his heir, and two of his generals, and pretty much beat up a little bit, 30% or worse. They're all down 30% or worse in terms of troop numbers. So they're right there next to we got a pretty good capable army, right, ready to jump on them, and that's where we're going to start with that fight. When we're done with that, then we'll kind of deal with the rest of the issues that we have down here. But they may run. They decided not to run. So let's just jump on in. I could consider... is another one. I could consider auto-resolving to see the results. But I think I'm just going to take them in the field. I almost clicked on auto-resolve. I think I can have better outcomes in the field. We'll see. All right. Well, they're going to be hiding up in the hills up here when they do it. They're probably not going to come down. They're going to want the height advantage on us. Maybe they'll move up to this hill and we can coax some of them down. That's going to be my plan. Something like that. And then, oops, we have one more. Okay. And then... okay. You guys get back here. We're going to put our armored guys in the middle. Like that. I don't know why that always does that. Oh, never mind, I take it back. They're coming right out to get us. Oops. Should probably not do that. Yeah, I forgot to spread my bows out. It's alright. Alright, we're just gonna send our...
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
I think I got rid of all of his... I did not. There's one general way over there, but it's alright. We're just gonna... Just in case they decide to retreat and they're not completely wiped out, we're gonna do... We're gonna do what we can to wipe these guys. Alright. Little less bright. Claims he still have some people remaining. Yeah. Oh, he did. He made it away. I mean, not far enough that I can't get him. Well, his new daimyo with one. Yeah, we can't get him with that guy. Interesting. Well, that's pretty heavy blow. We can actually either go back into our keep, or we could, which is probably good. We should probably get replenishment on these guys. I think we can send out like one unit to finish them off. We'll maybe just take these guys with no skill, and we'll send them out because they've. What has he got? 36 and 1. Yeah, I think we can do it with that. All right, just to get rid of him. And then we can go in here, and then this guy can join us in there. So. Whatever. Okay, so we've got the Hatano here. I'm not sure where they're going to go yet. We did take this province off of them and put the Takaoka back in power here. So chances are he may bring his army up this way, even though he's also wounded, but at least he's going to be getting good replenishment. And we've already used up almost all the movement of this is where our Oda Nobunaga, that's our heir. We've used up all his movement, but we're going to start bringing, we've got a pretty strong army. This is like a fully kitted out army that he's eventually going to be taking control of, but we'll start bringing them up and around as well. And then I'm just going to start packing in these extra units that these guys gave us into just kind of scattering them around as far, for extra garrisons, basically. Actually, what I'm going to do with this guy, I may bring him into here. I don't know if that will coax him or not, but if I just bring him up the road, maybe I can get him to there. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I can't back him up. I can't back him up far enough now to get assistance, I don't think. Let me see. Looks like it can, but I was going to say maybe I should have like just kept him in range. He's pretty close. Whatever. We'll just do that. I'm not too worried about it. And then we just want to make sure we've got recruitment going there. I also want to make sure nobody else... I don't see any other armies. I did notice when I was editing my my video the other day that down here there's a ship, the Satake, have about 15 troops that they're bringing around. They're not going to bring them and land them here. I've got 25-ish troops. They're not going to land them there as far as I know. Chances are they're going to come around and either dump them on Mikawa. Maybe they'll actually go to war against the Kitabatake. That's one of my vassals. But he's so close to turning on me, I don't even know if I can bribe him enough to keep him from turning. I was going to bribe him. See, if I can keep him on my side for one more turn, he has a fleet that if this guy gets close enough, maybe he'll take out his transport ships. I'm not really sure. I'm going to try to keep him for another turn. It's kind of important that he stays on my side until I can bring my army over to revassalize him right away. He's got a medium size, his army, he's got like a half a stack here. So, a medium-sized army, I would say, at this point, relative to my vassals. So, I'd like to keep him... He is hostile right now. I'd like to get him better, but we'll see. So, I'm only going to offer him 1,000. Actually, before I do that, I want to see what his scores are right now. So, we gave him gifts last time. It was at a plus 15, now it's at a plus 10, because they go down over time. Probably if we give him, we'll give him another set of gifts and hope that that's enough to keep him. Let me go. In fact, let me do like 500 and see if 500 gives me something different. So I do that, and then he's got plus 6. I think I got 15 for the 1,000 last time, so now maybe it just doesn't go up as much or whatever. I mean, we'll see. I'm actually gonna give him. I'm gonna give him 1,000 more. Now he's gonna spend that on units, presumably, but if that buys him off for a little bit, 28. So that added another 12. So he's getting plus 6. That must be the depreciation or the diminishing returns kind of thing, where the first time it was 15 for 1,000 and now it's 12 for 1,000 spread out. But negative 79, maybe he'll stay friendly for one more turn. I would like that just to get through these fights and stuff, just so I can kind of clean things up a little bit. I do need to send this army, my daimyo's army. I had to pull him out to do this fight. I do need this army to go back in this direction against the Hojo, because I really want this territory, especially since they've been going through and killing my Metsuke. I want to be able to hire new Metsuke from using this the library. So I just have to wait 3 turns before I can start recruiting them here. And then, yeah, we already worked through this stuff. All these guys have moved. These guys moved back in here to replenish after beating the crap out of Honma's army. I can only hope that he's not going to bring another one. I mean, if he does, whatever. I'm just going to keep heavily recruiting until I win at this point. I don't think there's anybody else to move other than to see if I have any. This ninja's already moved. This is my assassin. He's going to come in and start killing these Metsuke that they've got running around. And then I have this ninja here that I could try to take this guy out. I mean, really, what does this guy do? Army sabotage? That's also not bad. 1,000 would lock down. That would keep this guy's army. He's now allied with the shogunate. That would keep his army from sweeping in and taking Omi, which I suppose is a pretty real possibility. And Omi doesn't have. It's not a very large keep, so it's only got a couple guards on it. Because I had to pull the garrison and all that. All right. I'm just gonna let that Metsuke do his stupid things, and then we're gonna try that. We're gonna try to sabotage this army here, unless he gets stopped. Okay. Failed. Okay. Well, he got away, but he failed. We have another ninja here, but he's terrible. Yeah. He's got a slim chance to assassinate. I don't think I want to spend. I mean, I could send him up here to try to sabotage this army. Again, slim chance. I'd rather try to assassinate this Metsuke instead. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna waste my money right now. I'm gonna let that go. And then I think that's pretty much. I don't think we can get this guy in Mikowa. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's pretty much it. We're building the next level of castle town there. I'm not gonna spend $5,000 on upgrading that one. So let's see what happens. Here's his army. I wasn't sure if he could get to my castle or not. Apparently he can. But it looks like he's not attacking. He's just putting it under siege. For now. Until this guy bribes the garrison. Oh. Thought he was going to come back. I just got this other Metsuke back. I thought he was going to come back at him. Oh, well, he is attacking, and I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep this one, but I'm gonna fight him for it because I don't have enough troops otherwise. So, all right. Well, he chose to do it in the snow, which I guess is fine. I mean, people get tired out or whatever, but. I don't have a lot of units, so I'm gonna actually pull this guy off the wall. I want to get these dudes to climb. So if we can maybe get there. Wait, actually, hold on. Oh, bow samurai, fire throwers, and bow ashigaru. Oh no, there's all their bows. I'll take a couple shots at those guys. I want these guys over here to climb. These bow guys. So hopefully I can get their melee locked in combat. Man, I would almost consider running out and fighting them, but I'd rather have them take some casualties by trying to get up the walls first. Yeah. Wait for them to get in the range and then... Alright, then pull them away. Okay, almost all of them are climbing. I think that's the case now. Want to get these guys in here too.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Okay, not bad so far. I mean, he's still got more units climbing. Ooh, these guys are taking a beating. We need to see if we can get our Yari Samurai to start flipping these guys. I mean, they're gonna fight to the death. Our guys are gonna fight to the death. We need to get them to fight till they retreat. Okay.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Yeah, as soon as I zoomed in. All right, here's where it gets to. I think it's where it gets to my vassals. There, oh, small army. Really? I'm not going to show this. I'm not going to show this fight. I'm gonna pause this one. I will fight it, but I'm not going to show. Take it back. Here's a little bit. Mano a mano. Oda, Yari, Ashigaru versus Hatano Bo Samurai. That was it. I mean, you know, I guess I could have kept it in. And I used the trees. I used the trees for cover. I rushed downhill at the guy. Through, you know, scattered formation. As soon as I got close, collapsed the formation, went to spear wall. It's easy to do when you only have one unit to make sure you're doing the right clicking. But anyway, he lost the battle, but he's not completely out. But this guy. Oh, Susui. What? All right. Thought he was gonna be a friend.
Enough talk. War is now the only way.
Oh.
I wish you an honorable.
Refused to join my side. Kitabatake. All right. Oh, these agents. These special agents doing their special agent missions. Ooh, arrested my guy or did something. Here's another problem now. If the I don't see that army that got sailed around. I don't know if I can rotate my camera. So I'm not sure where that boat went with the troops. But if I enter on the side of Kitabatake, no, never mind. It doesn't matter. Kitabatake turned on me no matter what. So I can either enter the war on the side of Anagakaji, who I just revassalized, or I could say, no, I'm not going to go to war against these guys, which I'm pretty much already at war with, so I'm just going to do it. Never mind. Enough talking. So Kitabatake is at war with me because that was the excuse for him to go to war. I'm just going to revassalize him. I'll revassalize the Susui. There's Jinbo. And I knew Kisa was going to... I knew this was going to happen. I knew Kisa was going to turn on me as well. I wasn't sure that Imagawa would turn on me. I thought maybe it was a bad idea, but... Shoo! Oh, landed on our soil. Oh, I see it. I see that army. Okay, so I still have 3 Metsuke, but one of them, he just took a break. Yeah. Took a few turns of reflection. Okay. We've got this assassin who's got some work that he's going to be doing here too. I thought maybe Totomi would turn on me. I just didn't know he would turn on me so quickly. So we're going to grab our good army. Or not Totomi. I thought Imagawa might turn on me. I just didn't know it would happen so quickly. So there is a big army over here we could deal with first, I guess. And I don't think we can split our forces. This army, we've got a 10 stack that's kind of wounded. We could put them in Mikawa, and maybe he would end up... I think he would end up laying siege to that. But at least they'd have one... I don't even know if they'd have a turn of recovery. Let's mull this over really quickly. Okay. We know we do need to take this army here and start bringing him down to South Shinano. We also know that we have a bunch of troops here that are sort of reinforcement troops, but they're injured, and I'd rather be backing them up with like full units than damaged units. I don't have another general other than this one. Let me see what's going on here. So Jinbo is heading up the coast. Looks like he's maybe gonna consider taking Echigo. This guy's got a small army, half a stack, so he really doesn't have much more he can throw at this point. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to move this wounded unit back and bring my general, because he's faster anyway. I'll just bring this other general down the coast to help him out. I think that's going to be the plan. This guy's army, he didn't come in far enough, so we're gonna swing these guys around. He's not close enough to his castle to be able to defend it. So first things first, we're going to get the Hatano back in line, and we're just gonna auto resolve that one. And when that flips them back to us, that should keep, because we're just gonna revassalize them. That should keep their army intact. Right. So back on our side, we'll just check out diplomacy with them. They're indifferent, so that's good. Nice and even is fine. We'll request a trade agreement. All right. And then there's nobody else, none of our other vassals we can get trade agreements with yet. That brings our income up a little bit better. We're kind of in a tight situation here because of because of our vassals turning on us. But we're just gonna go fix that right now. So we're gonna get Susui to flip back over. This army's in good enough shape. I would actually like. Let me pull up the encyclopedia for a second here. So, okay. So Setsu is Miyoshi, but so is Awaji. I think Miyoshi's still in the game. Yeah. So we can't even if we took Setsu, we couldn't stick a vassal in there. That's what I was looking at. I wanted to maybe stick vassals in here momentarily, but he's going to be, because we've got Hatano now, he's going to be on the offensive at this point. So I'm not too worried about that. We will bring, what do we get out of this guy? Okay. That's fine. I don't know how many guys I got in here. I think I have room for one more. Not my greatest army. What am I? I'm not trying to attack. Okay. Eventually we're going to swap some units around. I'm going to pull him back a little bit if I can. Yeah, just a little bit apparently. That's alright. I don't think we're going to be attacked. Usually the Shogunate doesn't leave, and Hatano's not going to flip on us again. Not anytime soon. So, we're not going to have enough movement to vassalize both these guys, I don't think. But we can definitely get Susui back in line. He's got an army heading to Iga. That doesn't matter all that much. Same thing, just auto-resolve. I don't care if the gates burn. If you're... I've said this before. If you're making somebody a vassal, it doesn't matter if the gates get destroyed. So, that flipped them. Now we go for diplomacy and Susui.
When a tiger growls at your door,
I wonder if we can demand 1,000 gold from them. No, I guess not. I didn't think you could, but okay. So more trade brings us up even better, and his army, wherever that is somewhere around. We're getting these free sort of schmucky troops. I'm not, super excited about them, but it'll be garrisons that we can use. He's probably going to take Kawachi back, but I'm going to make him, like with the other battle that we won in that other province, I'm going to make him pay for this province. And also if I can get in here, no, I can't. Oops, I didn't want that. The town's unhappy. -2. So if I could get, but that's okay. I think they can be angry for a turn. But if I get this guy in here by next turn, then I think that'll even things out. And then can't quite get there, but we can get here. It's close enough for now. And then next turn we'll be able to put Kitabatake back on the roll. And then I think what's going to happen here is this guy is just going to take out Imagawa on his own, and then start heading back to Saruga. I don't see any other big armies over here out of this guy, so he doesn't have anybody else to really hit Saruga with. He can just maybe bribe us or some kind of thing, but we're just going to take Totomi back for ourselves, because Imagawa's just going to keep flipping on me. So, hold on. I want to make sure I have enough movement to get down here and hit this army. I do. Yeah, we can do that. So, now that I think about it, this is going to have to be not an auto-resolve, because I want... it's alright. I don't want to have to repair the gates. So, I'll just take it back. I would consider trying to stick Imagawa back in place, but when I stuck him back in place last time, he had like -200 of an additional penalty, just like he doesn't like me. So, whatever. I'm not gonna take the shot on it at this point. 1 samurai retainer. Okay.
One of our units has used all
Oh, no.
ammunition, my lord.
We got this. All right. Okay. I mean, I could make him a vassal again, but since he already repaired the walls, I'm just gonna peacefully occupy this province. And I will spend 1,000 koku to promote this guy. So, good. Good to have a new general there. Oh, look. Oh, no. Takagawa, not Tokugawa. Okay. And we're going to be still working on this building here. 2 turns. And then, now that we have a general in our army, Still can't get them over there quickly, but we can be replenishing. We're getting 20 a turn right now, so I'm pretty sure since this was our province before, they're not going to freak out when we leave. I mean, there is some resistance to invaders, but it looks like it's really minus 12, and we've got 4, 8, 9. So maybe they will freak out a little bit. We're just gonna take, yeah. We'll take those. We'll take those 9. Yeah, it's good enough for now. We could have taken one more, but we'll leave them. We'll leave those guys there for now. We do have this guy. We're gonna. Oh, that's actually true. No, he can't catch up. Doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna go and deal with this army now. All right. Well, no general on him. Guess he must have gotten some people sick at sea. So we'll see how it goes. Ooh, forgot. I'm pretty. A lot of my units are banged up. So we'll have to see how this goes. All right. I wanted to wait till it was dry. It was raining first turn. Yeah. I mean, we're definitely banged up, but it's not the worst. So 4, and then I want to put them in loose formation. I don't know why it's doing that. What a jumbly mess. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, and then put them there, and then yeah, at least we've got. We do have some weakened guys. I'm going to put them kind of towards the back. Anybody like this guy and this guy. So just leave them back to be reinforcements. We'll just put them on 5. Everybody has armor, except for maybe a couple of the archers. So we're not in bad shape as far as that goes. And then we're just going to put the Yari Samurai on the outsides as flankers. Like that. Where's my... Okay. Long spears. Okay. I feel like these guys could have been spread out a little bit more. It's alright, we'll just overlap them a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to put 4 up in front. Okay. Battlefield-wise, we're attacking him. He may stay on that hill. He may end up wanting to maybe try to rush into this area. I'm not really sure yet. But we're going to put these guys up front. We're going to put that guy there. We'll put these guys in the back here in the middle. And then... We'll see what he does. Oh, he's coming forward. His general's coming forward too. I want to make sure my bows are out front, just to see if I can coax, or light cavalry. He's got light cavalry on either end. So, looks like he's actually going to stay on that hill. No, looks like he's gonna withdraw, or something. Not sure what he's doing. A little bit of dancing. We definitely want to be up on this hill. It's going to mess up some of my designs, but we'll halt right there. See if he wants to get ready for a charge. Oh, he is. He's getting ready for a charge. Okay. Oops. Move up. Go ahead. Okay. Get these guys up here. All right, we need to move in on these dudes. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Turn that off and get up. All right. Appears to be working. Oh, those are both bows. I thought one of these guys was Yari. I don't know what I was thinking. Where's my samurai on this side? Here he is. Okay. Well, they're retreating en masse.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Come on. Get over here. Oh, the deal is I'm having like... Maybe I don't know, I must have toggled... I don't know, there's something going on with my auto run. Like I toggle it off once, it's like... I don't know. It's off for good now? Alright, good enough. I feel like I don't remember that being a thing, but this is like... That was the second battle where it's like I'm trying to make them run and they're not running. That's okay. We won, but he retreated off the beach, or up the beach, whatever. And we cannot get to him yet. Now, we can get to him. Actually, we can get to him. Perfect. We're just going to let ye old auto-resolve. I was hoping it wouldn't treat me too bad. That's... I don't know how we got to retreat twice. Oh, okay, whatever. That's alright. We'll get right here. Yeah, looks like we should be in supporting range. What? Oh my god. This is not what I intended. I was intending to... I thought I had more army movement. I thought I was moving my army, not popping my general out. Right. Hold on. All right, I fought the whole battle again and like wiped out like all of his samurai and whatever in the first fight to where he only had 400 left, and I don't know how he could retreat twice, but whatever. I'm not having that. So reloaded it, got better results the second time. Maybe I should have shown it or shown the recap or whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. So, and my general didn't pop himself out unnecessarily. It was kind of dumb. I want to make sure I have the entire army selected here. It doesn't really matter. I don't have a lot of movement at this point anyway. So, that threat's eliminated. That's right. We got Kitabatake there. We've already moved this guy. We could just recruit a chump here. I don't see an army coming in. So at this point, especially because we just beat that guy up pretty hard and we didn't lose anybody. I mean, we're getting replenishment obviously. So I'm not feeling too bad about that. I do have a ninja here who this guy's either going to hold on. Let's go up here and start. See if we can start with this first. So we've got this guy here. Let me just start seeing how my assassin, what my options are for this. Actually, I don't even think I can get, maybe I can't get, I think I can. 95% chance success. So let's start with that. Great. Clearly, I should have made more assassin-based ninjas. In fact, to be honest, this guy right here who has like no skill, I really should just retire him. And now that this isn't, yeah, we still have our +2 ranks for ninjas. Yeah, let's just recruit another ninja. I could recruit some Metsuke, and that would bump my wealth up temporarily. In fact, actually, as much as I really want some good Metsuke, I've lost 2 of them so far, and a third one is booted out temporarily. So, and they're heading up here probably to mess with these guys as well. So I might actually recruit a Metsuke right off the bat. So this guy gets 3 ranks. Hopefully he's got some assassination stuff, assassinating, and that's it. So Shuriken it is, and we're going to do another assassin. And then that's if they're wounded. Yeah, level 2's +1 when assassinating, so that's also good. And then I think you skip a level. Yeah. So we'll go with that. Yeah, he's got 7 stars for assassination. We're just gonna go around and start clearing out these guys that are causing issues. All these Metsuke wandering around, and then basically all these Metsuke that I recruit right now are no skill. It's only in this province. So if you look at the library, right, +1 ranks for Metsuke recruited in this province. So that would give them, I mean, I don't know. I think at this point it might behoove me to actually recruit a Metsuke. I think Owari is probably the richest province. What am I doing here? There we go. Aside from the ones that have Metsuke in them right now. So Kaga, and actually Omi is making a little bit more money than Owari is. My only problem with Omi is if an army comes in and takes it, it's a little bit more on my border right now than Owari is. But I wouldn't lose the Metsuke, I guess. I would just lose the income that it would get me. Yeah, I'll put it in. I'll put the guy in Owari. I think I have to wait a turn to pop him in anyway, but I'm gonna hire one right now. Yeah, I can't do anything with him this turn. Maybe that'll be a target. Maybe that'll bring these Metsuke. Maybe they'll see this Metsuke here, and they'll come running back down. I'd like that to happen. So... yeah. Got another general down there, so that's going to help out. So at this point, I'm going to start wheeling this general down. And then this general, we're going to, man, that's such a beefy army. I really want to get this army into the field. I got to see what Hanma's going to do. He might come back and just bring more soldiers. So there's that as well. This guy, I'm just going to, oh, I should have combined him in with this guy's army, now that I think about it. That's okay. We're going to combine him with this guy's army. Save me a little bit of money. And then, oh, actually... yeah, we'll just merge these two. I mean, it's about the same. One hand or the other. Actually, we're going to disband that guy. Because I kind of want to beef up my income per turn right now. And these extra guys are just sort of weighing on me right now. These bad ones. Not the good ones. Not the skilled ones. I want the skilled ones. I'm going to have to start dropping off these... like these guys. We already moved this turn. There's my big army, my good reinforcements. We'll leave those guys over there. And then we were bringing this guy down. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll bring him down and stick him in Omi. That's. I don't mind having that kind of garrison and this kind of garrison. Oops. Oh, we can't get him in there yet. That's right. And then. Yeah, we don't need this guy anymore. So, and actually, one public order. Let's do that. So we're even, and yeah, get a little more money per turn. It's awfully low right now. I don't like where that's at. And usually to solve that, you got to get rid of troops. Well, here's a guy who's like, there's only 14. I don't know why I didn't merge this guy in with somebody. Yeah, we'll just beef up this guy. So. And I think this army will be enough to deal with Kiso. He's close to half a stack. He'll probably have a half a stack. I know some of them are samurai, but we should be we have tons of bows. That's our big problem there. Pros and cons. But tons of bows that I'm willing to burn through to deal with him. So I don't mind if I lose a bunch of guys out of this army, because this army's kind of chumpy anyway. So I'm going to bring this army back up here. Maybe I can get them in. Maybe I can get them in to recover. It looks like maybe they'll actually be able to pop in the garrison. Yep. Okay. Solves that problem. And then I know eventually Jinbo is going to turn on me, because he's got a little bit of a realm divide bonus ticking up on him. So if he flips next turn, that's okay. I'll just go and pop out with my army up here, revassalize him. I think that's pretty much all that I'm doing right now. Let me double check what's going on in Totomi here. Not that. Okay, so they didn't tear down my sake den. That's fine. I need that. I'm not going to beef up roads at this point. So everything's fine, looks like. If you go back to when I had it before originally, my income was like maybe 330 a turn. So they might have gobbled up some of the town wealth or the fighting or something going on maybe. But that's okay. And then I just want to make sure that I'm trading with everybody I can trade with at this point. Looks to be the case. We still have the Kitabatake to deal with, but we have this army is solid. It's not our, like I said, it's not our very best army, but it's a solid army, and we're gonna go and deal with the Kitabatake. I do know there's bad guys over here, so Hatakeyama is gonna be coming back in with an army sometime soon. However, now that we've revassalized Hatano, he was heading to take Setsu originally, and now that he's back on our side, which, by the way, I have this... Oh, yeah. I have this army sabotage ninja I can scout with. Let me scout with him first. That'll give us more to talk about here. Yeah. So he still has this army sitting here. He's done nothing with it. Now, he may be just pausing. He's probably going to hit this castle, would be my guess. But probably losing his daimyo threw him off a little bit. I guess... If I didn't just burn out all my movement, which I did, I was going to say, I guess I could have paid some money to sabotage him, but the sabotage cost me 500. I'd rather lose this province. It's not making me that much money. It's making me 173, so I'd rather lose that province. I don't need it to win. I need Kyoto to win at this point. Kyoto and like plus one or so provinces, which I can get. Not a big deal. Okay. We'll just go a little bit farther. Yeah. Nothing else to see there. And then we got rid of a ninja. That ninja we just hired. This ninja, good assassin. This ninja's scouting stuff. But what's the odds that he can assassinate this guy? 45% for 300 coins. 62% for 150. Ooh. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid option there. Okay. So this guy just must be better. 2-star. Yeah. I would like to get rid of some of this guy's, make him keep buying Metsuke or whatever, just kind of start chipping away at him. What was the same price? No, it's 300 for 45% chance. No, let's I don't know if we'll get a level out of this, but let's try it. And maybe it'll draw that Metsuke out. Maybe the Metsuke is trying to get my ninja assassin, or my ninja arrested. Success. Oh. Got a level. Great. Awesome. All right. Well, what do we got? Ooh. Bonus to assassinate. Chance a ninja will avoid detection when unsuccessful. Right now we're a saboteur. I mean, avoiding detection when unsuccessful is good as well. And, I mean, we could take a couple ranks to assassin, which would help us, because right now we need to be getting rid of all these guys. Plus, we already have 4 ranks. So this guy's already going to have skill at everything at 4 ranks if we buy a rank of something. So, 5% chance to avoid detection, I would say is not as good as 1 rank of assassin. So now we have 5 ranks of assassin. So just picking up that 1 rank gives me instant, another +4. So we could have him at 7 as well. Not sabotaging armies right now all that much anyway. I'm not going to sabotage buildings for sure. But I could do... This would give me +4 to sabotage armies. So he could be like a really good split skill. Yeah, so he'd have an 8 for armies and a 6 for assassins. Yeah, let's do that. None of these bonuses are going to give me anything right now. Anyway, so I guess I'm gonna wait until he acts next turn. If all these guys peace out, or if they kill him, it really doesn't matter. So we'll just leave him where he's at right now, as far as that goes. And then this guy did not get his skill up. Oh, he's so close. He's 1 XP away. It's ridiculous. 1%. Yeah, it's funny. Okay. That's it. So yeah, next episode we're gonna keep crushing away, keep whack-a-moling down our vassals to straighten them out. We've pretty much straightened out all the vassals. I think they've pretty much all flipped on us once, except for maybe Jinbo, and that should mean that they're good to go for quite a while. We still have to take Kyoto, and that's going to happen as long as Hitano stays loyal. That's going to happen. After we do Kitabatake, we're going to swing this army up from the south. We're going to bring Oda and his army down from the north, and with my 2.5 stacks, I should be able to take him down. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, always remember you can drop them down in the comments. Thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate your time. Don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't yet. Hit subscribe. Talk to that monkey down there in the corner if you haven't yet. And I'll see you next time. Take care.